Well, it's May 25th, 2021, and as part of one of my traditions is that I take a video of the garden before the heat decides to come in and kill it all. So, here we go. Got some plants going on over here, but that we think's a cantaloupe. We're not 100% sure yet. It was a volunteer. We didn't plant it. But that's where we dumped the compost bin, so who knows? We'll find out. Fig tree. All that. Now this project is a little on the behind time because we're way past getting it finished. Start of the year we had a really bad windstorm, and the canopy that was here wound up in the street in front of the next door neighbor. So it was gone. We had to replace that. But it's coming along. We're still working on it. Like I said, we're a little behind. That was, we were almost done. But it's going to be a nice little sitting area and a cooler area where Sue can work with the plants and stuff. I like that one. So we got all that out here. Always a project going on. The canopy here that used to be where the chickens were kept, we turned that kind of more into a garden space as well. Over here we had a really great season with peas. We had lots and lots of peas. We were giving them out to a lot of people. They were very good. Over here we had some green beans. They weren't doing quite so good. We're going to replant those. But yeah, the peas, you know, once you start hitting over 100 degrees, they're done. So they're gone. But we got some other things going on here. We got strawberries and Swiss chard and kale, and peppers, tomatoes, eggplant. So let's see here. That's going to get moved over to the side once I clean that up a little bit more. Got some strawberries. That storm ripped the gazebo roof, just shredded it, so that's a brand new gazebo roof. And I have to say I like it a lot better in the green. Lemon tree got kind of racked by a recent windstorm, so we may not get too many lemons this time. And Sue redid her stump garden here. It's looking real good. Amaryllis thinks it's still winter. Got jasmine growing. We have basil, basil, basil. So much basil. Red banana tree hasn't given us fruit yet, but we're hoping. Either one of them. AeroGarden took a direct hit in the storm too. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. Hope to get back to that project. Okay. Still got squash, cucumbers going here. Not sure how far they'll get before they give up, but hey, see what happens. A volunteer tomato that just kind of decided that's the place where it wants to be. Got a lot of little oranges, so I'm hoping that we have a good crop this year. The big tree that we normally have great oranges from is not got a whole lot on it, so don't know. I've got some grapes. Let's see if I can see them. I don't see any right now, but we got a few grapes. The San Marzano tomatoes are still going strong. Looks like we're going to have to make some more sauce. waiting for me to get out of the way so I can get to the water. Apple tree is going to get moved around to the side here so it has a little bit more room to go. Every animal's favorite fountain, especially the bees. On the romaine and the butter lettuce is all bolting as to be expected with this heat. So I'm going to have to get out here and pick some seeds. Other orange tree. It's got some oranges on it. And this canopy took off too. It landed over here by where I'm standing now, so we're kind of Frankenstein put it together here. We're still going to have to do the middle part. I've got all the poles for it. That's just one of the projects I haven't gotten done yet. And the pond. Pond is the pond. It's producing lots of nice little pond lilies lately. None today, of course, because I'm videotaping. And yes, if you're keeping track, this year the algae is winning. Last year I won. So, see what happens there. Hi, Musette. Okay. And the old raised bed still going to town here. Got some Armenian cucumbers. We planted some cantaloupe seeds from some cantaloupe that we got. So we'll see what comes up. It's always a surprise. That roof got really racked out. I gotta get rid of those bulbs. Those died from the storm. The asparagus bed is doing great. It's of course past the point where you want to pick any asparagus, so now the second part of it, just letting it go, letting it bloom, let it drop seeds, and hopefully get some more spears tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next season. Although we even have some new ones here. That's too thin. Wouldn't want to pick that one anyway. Wait till it gets bigger. So that's the mint. We had 2 experiments on vertical gardens this year. One of them worked pretty good. That's where the romaine and the butter lettuce was on, but the frame started warping out because it was made out of wood, so it's going to have to get fixed. This one is got little pockets on it. This seems to be doing good. We mostly for our herbs. And mint over here is being very minty. Look at the size of those leaves. That's going to change in a couple of weeks. Gets hot enough, I'll be back down to little itty bitty leaves. Mulberry tree, bougainvillea, jacaranda. So that's where we're at for this year.